I was just sussing out the map, and there's like a beach straight across the road outside that way. So let's start with the beach and do a couple of laps around the neighborhood and kind of, have a feel of the place. Yeah, just a quick shout out to Fangs and Fins 8947 for your kind comments. Keep them coming, brother. Okay, so that's enough break. Let's get this show on the way. Okay, so let's make our way to the beach, which is literally directly behind this building here. Yeah, Rose Bay is another super affluent suburb. If you live here, you better make bank. Otherwise, I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's a cool church there. Yeah, one thing I've noticed about eastern suburbs is how awesome the trees are. I think they've got more rights than us, the humans. Well, bro, this whole scene reminds me of the movie The Beach. Look at this magical place, bro. I feel like Alice in Wonderland. Okay, as per usual, let's do a couple of laps up and down the beach. It's not big, it's maximum like 150 meters, the length of the beach. So let's just walk up and down before we continue our exploration of the main road and the back streets. Wow, bro. Today is not an ideal condition for a swim. It's warm, but it's not hot. I need it to be super warm and super hot. You know what I'm talking about? But just to walk around. This is a mad suburb too, bro. But like I said, to live here, the houses on average, I would guess to be 10 million, maybe. Yeah, I'm just guessing. This is like top 10 most expensive suburb in Australia. And if you think there's any other better suburb than this, comment below. Yeah, what can I say? It's another. I was gonna film in Point Piper. I'll go back because the beach over there, Lady Martin's Beach in Point Piper, that little tucked away beach, it wants to be a private beach because it was surrounded by like houses with like members only, private property, those sort of signs telling commoners like us, like me, to keep the hell out. But the beach itself, you can't own a beach, bro. You know what I mean? So it's accessible by everyone who lives in the vicinity. I live in the inner suburbs, in our west suburbs, which is only like 10 k's from there. So I can just go there anytime I want. What am I saying? It's a beautiful beach, Lady Martin's Beach. It's empty, no waves, but if you wanna just check out and get in the local vibes, yeah, highly recommend it. Yeah, but for the moment, let's just suss out lovely Rose Bay, which is yeah, it's another one of those places I've driven through it, driven past it, looked at it from the sky or whatever, but I haven't sussed it out ever, like on foot. And let me tell you, it's beautiful. Like you've got this beach action. And imagine living in those units, I mean, they don't look that flashy, but I don't know. I'm getting a houso vibe from that unit as well. If you live there, don't kill me. Yeah, imagine living in that unit and waking up here in the middle of summer. You know what I'm saying? There's another, I wouldn't say super lovely, but it's a Art Deco unit. But even one of those, like, I don't know how many bedrooms it would have. This is not a real estate channel. I'm just commenting. Even one of those, I would say would be close to $1 million, if not more. Like, yeah, this is, it's like a stone's throw away from the city. It's maybe 3-4 Ks from city center, CBD, downtown. And you're surrounded by beautiful water. The harbour bridge is right there. So if you live here, you've done something right. You know, 2 days ago, I did a video in Bondi Beach. The weather was perfect, not one cloud in the sky, but look at it now. Look at it, it's all, the sky is covered by clouds. Life's like that, isn't it? You know, one day it's beautiful, the next day it's all right, but you just have to keep, you know, keep going, keep punching on, isn't it? Yeah, whilst there's no waves as such, you can't like surf or anything here. It's quite a nice, nice stretch of water. So in summer, when summer properly kicks in, middle of December or throughout Jan and February, I might come down to these places, including Lady Martin's Beach. Yeah, I just did a quick 2-minute vlog there. Yeah, so when summer fully kicks in and it's like 30-35 degrees, I'll bring my swimmers, because there's plenty of parking, because it's not a place that people go to. Like backpackers don't go, oh, let's go to, you know, Lady Martin's Beach. They all flock to Coogee and Bondi. But yeah, I'll take you guys to, like, you know, Coogee, and not just Bondi. Bondi is my favorite beach in the world. It's my first love in terms of a beach. So I'll take you guys to like all the mad beaches, Manly, Coogee, and all those, and I'll make some sick water vlogs there, bro. But for the moment, let's just walk on this beautiful beach. I don't know I think it's called the Rose Bay Beach. It's got a bit of character. It's got this sort of canal action happening through the sand, and yeah, it's like a microcosm of like a river and sea system. You know what I mean? Anyway, I don't know about these sort of geological, you know, phenomena. I'm just saying it's kind of like that. Far out, bro. Imagine living here. Imagine living in one of these houses. All your problems would be solved. I don't know. Wow, bro, this is the life. I think the weather will be kind of like this, sort of one day is like beautiful and sunny. The next day is kind of like that, which isn't a bad thing. It makes you appreciate the sunny days, the hot, beautiful days, where you can go for a swim in the ocean and go for hikes and get a good tan. So you need days like this to remind you, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, apart from a few people over there in the background and a couple of people playing with their puppies, it might as well be another private beach. Even though anyone can come here, yeah, it might as well be a private beach. So I don't really envy people, but I envy the ones who live on the waterfront here. Imagine coming out in the morning at 6 a.m. with a cup of coffee and just looking at that view. The kind of inspiration you'll have, bro. Bro. Yeah, this is another lovely way to get in your 10,000 steps. Yeah, I've mentioned it a million times in my previous vlogs. Yeah, I try to get in like 10,000 steps or around about every 2 to 3 days, and get some sort of physical activity in, like this what do you call it, kettlebell workout. Got a gym membership, Anytime Fitness, so I try to use it 2 or 3 times a week as well. I love seagulls until I'm trying to eat like a pack of chips or a burger out in the open. They're ruthless, bro. They just go for it, and yeah, they don't hold back. They're very they won't hurt you, but they'll take half your burger and kind of ruin your lunch. But you know, I still love them. Yeah, I still love them. I love animals. I love all animals because they're just trying to live like you and I. You know what I'm saying? But so I've learned the hard way to eat my burger and chips indoors in a pub or at home, or you know, inside of a Macca's or something. Anyway, let's just enjoy this view. Yeah, usually I catch a train and a ferry to the eastern suburbs, but I've been feeling a bit lazy, and besides, it takes like an hour to get here from the inner west. In catch a train and then go to Circular Quay and wait for the ferry. It literally takes an hour here, an hour back. But if you drive your car, if you get here by your car, like 25 minutes. It's just to the city, it's like 5 minutes, and you know, back to the anyway in eastern suburbs, literally 20-25 minutes. So yeah, I've been driving the last this week really to try to save some time mainly than anything else. But yeah, I love catching the ferry and the metro. So tomorrow I might do I will do a vlog where I catch the metro to the northern suburbs. I did a quick tour of North Sydney the other day, but I'll catch it to I'll go back to Chatswood and suss it around there because the shops look mad. I went and checked out the new Chatswood Chase over there, so I'll go and check that out. I don't know why I'm ranting on for so long. I used to say one sentence and just cut, and another sentence and cut. I'm just like rambling, like, you know, I'm talking to you, which I hope some of you are kind of listening. That's what I'm doing this for. Whoever's interested in what I have to say against this mad backdrop, you're more than welcome to watch and comment, like and share, and join the community. This isn't like a thing where I'll just do for a while and stop. Yeah, I'm fully into this. I love vlogging. It's my favorite thing to do. I just wish I lived in one of these suburbs. Then I would, like, you know, vlog 24/7. I won't have to, like, you know, I don't know what I'm saying, bro. I'm just losing my mind. Yeah, where was I? I mean, that block of units kind of gives off a houser vibe as well, like a projects vibe. But I'm sure it's I don't know. It's not as fancy as those other multi-million-dollar houses next door. That's what I'm saying. You know what? I'm very judgmental. really comment on the way things look. They're all beautiful. Everyone's beautiful, cuz. Everyone's beautiful. Okay, so I've got another hour before my parking time is up. It's not really up. What happens is after 2 hours, I think they come for your ass and give you like a fine or whatever. So I've got just over an hour. So let's just get out to the main road and kind of suss out the back streets and the shopping area. And then I think that's it for today. But yeah, when the proper summer kicks in, I'll catch the ferry here so that I'm not bound by the parking meter or whatever. And then we can suss it out, like, and take our time with it, and like not like hurry too much. Yeah, I think there's a block of units. It's mad. I would love to live here, just for that view. Like imagine waking up, like even in winter when it's like freezing cold, 6 degrees, 5 degrees, with your hot chocolate or coffee in your gym jams, just looking at this view and the kind of inspiration you'll get, bro. Yeah, I'm definitely coming down here next month when it's properly hot, and just kind of going for a dip here. It kind of gives a bit of a Florida vibe with the palm trees. Yeah, the last time I went to Florida was 2014. New Smyrna Beach, Daytona. Shout out if you live there. It's a beautiful part of the world. Beautiful people, beautiful beaches, beautiful food. I love Florida, bro. This kind of reminds me of that over a decade ago. Wow. I've been saying this in all of my vlogs. Yeah, you need to get out, especially if you live in Sydney. Sydney is infinitely beautiful. So if you live here like I do, just take time to explore. Yeah, that's what I've been doing, like 4 or 5 days a week. The last, since like June, July. And it's the best thing for you, bro. You know what I mean? Instead of just like vegging out, on your days off, just, eating Uber Eats or whatever. I'm not preaching. I'm just saying, go out there and explore this beautiful city, this beautiful country. So Rose Bay Beach, out of 10, I give it 9. It's pristine, it's beautiful. I'm pretty sure it gets busy on the weekends, but not that busy because it's not a destination beach. But it's amazing. I highly recommend it. Was that cinematic? I think so, cuz. Okay, I'm just out to, I don't know if this is the old South Head Road or the new South Head Road. So let's just suss out the back streets and kind of have a feel of the place. Okay. Yeah, I had a quick break in this hotel here. It looks pretty nice, so in the next few weeks I'll come back and get a burger or a chicken schnitzel. Yeah, the shops have kind of a Balmain vibe here as well. They're very cute and has a kind of a friendly vibe to them. Yeah, so I've just left all the cafes and little like supermarket type shops, and I'm just kind of sussing out, walking around the like a residential area. And houses are beautiful here as well. Yeah, the hill's pretty gentle here. They're not what I call a widow maker, like back in Surrey Hills or Darlinghurst. And Point Piper has killer hills as well. So I'll have to check that out in the next vlog or in the next few vlogs. Yeah, I don't know if that's a church. I think it's a church. It's beautiful. It's at least 200 years old. Yeah, this is a pretty long street. So let's just get to the end of it and kind of hook a right and then right again and come out to the main road and check out the shops. And then I think you guys will have a good idea of what Rose Bay looks like. Yeah, the plan in the new year is to get much more cardio fit so that I can just kind of go to multiple places instead of just one and getting tapped out. So starting January, I like to, spend like 10 hours, like commit to like a big chunk of the day and kind of go to 3 or 4 places and just kind of cruise around, walk around and taste some of the local, cafes and whatnot. Yeah, even the Backstreets are charming, bro. Yeah, I really vibe with Rose Bay because it's nice. People give off a gentle vibes. Okay, so where was I? The battery just died, so I had to take like 10 minutes changing it. GoPro is a bit of a nightmare if you have like a little cage on it, whatever. Anyway, I totally vibe with Rose Bay, bro. It's a beautiful suburb. There's a nice beach. The locals are very nice. I mean, check it out. Check out the. I mean, to be honest, I wouldn't say it's like double the fanciness of where I'm living, even though it's like one of the most expensive suburbs in Sydney, hence the world. It looks pretty tame, but it's just I don't know how to put it. The vibes you get in these sort of, suburbs is one of welcome. I don't know, that's the vibe I'm getting anyway. It's not like, some other suburbs where people are just fending for the last loaf of bread. I mean, there's no such suburb in Australia. But if you go out, to wherever, I won't like point fingers. I don't know, people a little bit more aggressive, I should say. Anyway, yeah, there's a cool little hill up there. It's pretty gnarly, but we're sort of pressed for time. So let's just do a quick lap around the block and wrap it up for today. But I'll come back to these, challenging hills and make vlogs in the future. Yeah, there's like crust pizza, there's Domino's. Yeah, everything that you find in any random suburb are here as well. Okay, so we're at the end of this junction here, this corner. So let's make a quick right turn and go back out to where we started. I mean, on face value, I feel like Double Bay clearly has that Rodeo Drive vibe, where it's like clearly wealthy. Like you could walk around, houses are massive, and it's kind of like, look at me, I live in Double Bay sort of vibe. But Rose Bay, whilst in terms of affluence, it's the same. The houses are much more sort of subdued. You know what I mean? Not like, look at me, so and so. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's school time, so between 2:30 and 4 o'clock. I mean, not that you wouldn't know if you're Australian. You have to slow the hell down because kids are like going home from school in the morning as well. I think from like 8 o'clock to 9:30, you have to obey those rules. Yeah, so for from all the suburbs that I sussed out, which isn't that many, but in the future I will be. But out of all the suburbs that I sussed out, I would have to say Balmain's my favourite. It's got this sort of slight Edinburgh vibe, and the shops are like super charming. And your Rose Bay is up there as well. So what I'll do in my vlog series is this summer I'll take you to all the pretty suburbs, you know, in the eastern suburbs, Bondi and all those one by one. I'll take them all off. But next sort of winterish sort of months, from May, all of May, June, July, August, I'll take it to the so-called rough areas. Rough areas are not that rough. It's the people that kind of makes it rough and get their reputation. So next winter, Australian winter, middle of the year, I'll take you guys to, like, you know, the battler suburbs. Yeah, but in the meanwhile, let's enjoy this. I wouldn't say like Monaco level opulence. That's what I love about Australia. People in general in Australia are wealthy if you compare them to, you know, other countries. We are like top 5 or top 10 at least in terms of GDP production or whatever. So if you live in Australia, by definition, you're doing well. But us Australians, I have to say, we don't like to be flashy with our success. We don't like to be, you know, like show offy. In fact, it's kind of frowned upon. And depending on the situation, if you carry on too much, you might get a slap. Yeah, even the cars here, they're normal. If anything, people living in other suburbs, outskirts of Sydney, they have flashier cars than this. Everyone just drives normal Toyotas, and like on like first viewing, everyone's just driving a normal car. That's even like around 10 years old that I can see. I drive a car that's like 12 years old because I don't want to spend money on things like cars and, you know, flashy things. If it works, there's no need to replace it. But my point is, in suburbs that are less affluent than Rose Bay, you'll see like Lambos and, you know, Fast and Furious cars. But in suburbs where there's actual money, you won't see things like that. Like you'll see like normal Volkswagens. This one is like 20 years old, bro. Yeah, this is, if you look at this back street sort of car park area, you won't know what suburb it is. Every back street looks like this in Australia. Yeah, so that didn't take too long. Just did a quick lap around the block. So let's just go out to the main road and sort of suss it out for a few more minutes. Yeah, so if I get a chance to live here, I would definitely live here, bro. It's got a beautiful vibe. Everyone's well to do. I'm just generalizing, of course. I don't know who these people are. But the vibe I'm getting, just the energy, is beautiful. Yeah, so let's just, walk a few meters down this way and kind of walk back. Yeah, there's a few new towny sort of stores with a massive zebra at the front there. Yeah, obviously people in this area love that sort of, trinket type, items. Yeah, I love this cool little barber sign, the one with the swirly sign. It's mad. Yeah, this building reminds me of Louisiana in the deep south. Yeah, I think I've just hit the end of all the charming shopping areas. There's a Anytime Fitness across the road there, but I'll suss it out in future videos. Yeah, when my diet's over, I'll check out this cool restaurant here. It's called Texas Grill. I'm pretty sure they do like ribs and things like that. So I'll definitely check it out, cuz. Yeah, I'll definitely come back to this hotel here because it looks schmick and I'm pretty sure they'll do an awesome burger. So I'll come back in the next 2-3 weeks. So I hope you enjoyed the walk with me around Rose Bay, one of the most beautiful suburbs in Sydney. So I'll leave you for now and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.